family, it's Ava Annie. If it doesn't fit, don't throw a fit and move on with it, because I'm not having it. When I say family, I mean family that is chosen. Soul family, not karmic patterns. We're here to break. I see there's an ending or an epiphany about an ending coming. I ask that only love enter this space. Clarity. Thank you for joining me, family. The message I'm getting has to do with this picture right here. He's a protector, while he calls for the pick-me's. Where he must fall. Didn't you know? He was a fault, a serpent. The All-Father was his ego, and you played along. Does a real leader have to scream, "I'm the leader"? Just like Mother Nature, it is quiet. It is almost somber. But there is a force behind it. For when I screamed the truth, they said, "Be quiet." I was squeezed so hard that I wanted to cry. And I stayed in the shadows. And they said, "Oh, she's shy." But there was abuse. The loudest voices squawked about me in the background. Is it the loudest voice that's true? Or are they trying to hide something? For I don't care if you wear a crown to prove that you are a leader. I much rather have the bare, quiet confidence. Illusions. What have you been weaving? Have you been basing your ideas, your beliefs, your opinions on things? Are you regurgitating? I see an epiphany coming. I wouldn't be surprised if the tower comes out. But the sun, something is coming to light, family. Thank God. The sun and the moon. What is true? What is illusion? Did you question before you judged someone because it seemed a certain way? King of Cups. Do you have the emotional maturity to look beyond surface level? Are you diplomatic? Are you getting your information from someone who likes to gossip and backstab and badmouth people and manipulate and control words and outcomes because they are trying to hide who they really are? They have an insecurity, and so they want to look like they are nothing like the way they feel inside, isn't it? I was asked my whole life to be quiet, because it shines a light on who they really are when they're hiding in the shadows. I'd like to build a future that's resonating with my soul. Ooh, soul family, soulmates, kindred spirits. I am only going to align myself from this moment forward with my kindred spirits. Those who would like to heal. Those who do not hide in the cracks and the crannies. This is someone walking away because what was in those cups was poison. For they only cared about themselves. So don't pray for me because you think that I need saving. Pray for yourself, please. Pray from a genuine kindness of wanting blessings. Warrior spirit, Alyssa the Beautiful. She is embarking on a journey that only those brave souls will dare to go. When you stop caring about validation, when you stop putting on that crown and saying, "Now I'm king or queen," instead of having that just internally, based on value and merit and honor and emotional maturity because you've done healing and you've sat in those spaces and you looked at truth no matter how bad it hurt you, because you knew that nothing else could touch you if you already knew what it was in the first place. Let's look at Cinderella, shall we? She went on with all those people around her who were supposed to care about her, but she always knew who she was truly inside. She sang, she communed with the animals, with nature. She never let go of that part of herself. And one day, the fairy godmother showed up and said, "You deserve this wish to come true for you." Karma, James 6. smiling through your struggles. The Frog Prince. It doesn't matter what looks on the outside. You must first go inside yourself to decide what that feels like. Use your observational skills. Look at patterns. Owl here is wisdom. This is you having a boundary, knowing the cycles. The donkey skin. This is her true colors finally showing. She has weathered the storm, the cold. She walked through that icy storm. She did not allow others to tell her who she was. It hurt. It was cold. It didn't matter. And now look at this gold. Are you wearing gold to prove that you are something? Or are you golden, like in your soul, as in your true nature, your character? The energy you embody that emanates outside you. That's the true gold. It is not all as it seems. You might be going through a dark forest, and that does not mean that you will not have all the tools that you need. The believing is seeing. Would he have planted this beanstalk and gone off if he had not believed, if he had not had hope, something greater in the magic? Looking at all your fears and facing them, knowing who you are. The treasure box. It is not a fancy golden box wrapped in bows and pretty things, and then you open it and it's empty. No. This is you. Just keeps growing. Do not accept things at face value. As I will tell you, the louder they're screaming makes me question, what are they hiding? Maybe some of the beliefs you've held about yourself were not yours to carry. Even if someone rejected you for who you really were, do not reject yourself. I go outside and I see all these people rejecting themselves, injecting themselves and mutilating themselves and trying to be something else. And I wish that we had more self-love. That's all. Parting word for my friends. Do not focus on these 3 cups here that are empty. But also don't always look to, oh, the grass is greener. Question, why is it that I'm wanting this cup from the heavens? Is there a need that's not being met, and how do I meet that myself? Because sometimes we cannot expect that from others to give. Here's the tower. The epiphany. This was not built solidly. We are meant to celebrate it and dance and give thanks to so many things that we take for granted, like the sun, the water, the stars, the moon, when friends gather. The 4 of Pentacles. What have you been holding on to? Does it weigh you down, or is it helping you to grow your pentacles? Because something might need to be let go of in order to walk forward lighter, like a feather. I love you, fam. Remember, karma, when you must drink your own brew, what you give out, at some point, it will come back around. And if you know exactly who you are, you will not let circumstance deter you. I love you, fam. Please do come back and see me again. Bye.